Garmin watch has been uncharacteristically quiet. No flashy unveilings, no cinematic trailers, no influencers dropping hints, nothing that screams, new product incoming. But for those paying attention, something intriguing is happening beneath the surface. Subtle clues have started to surface, and they all point to a new addition in the Forerunner family, the Garmin Forerunner 970. While the company hasn't made any official statement, the tech world is buzzing because of a tiny, seemingly insignificant discovery, one that might just be Garmin's most strategic move in recent memory. It started with a format extended warranty form on Garmin's Taiwanese website. Buried deep in this legal document was a reference to a model Garmin has never publicly mentioned, the Forerunner 970. Not a concept, not a prototype, but a product listed right alongside existing models eligible for extended coverage. This isn't some accidental leak. You don't just slip a phantom model into a legal document that affects customer policies and coverage. That entry carries weight. It suggests not just existence, but imminent availability. It's a whisper that says, "We're almost ready." And this whisper turned into a wave. Enthusiasts across Reddit began dissecting the listing. Forums ignited with predictions and theories. YouTubers and bloggers started connecting dots. But the most compelling piece of evidence came from the United States Federal Communications Commission. A new listing, FCC-ID-PHO for 951, popped up. It seemed to align perfectly with what would be expected of a next-gen Forerunner device. Technical documents suggest smartwatch features, GPS capabilities, wireless support, the whole package. When you piece that together with the Taiwan warranty entry, the image starts to come into focus. The 970 is real, and it's on its way. This development caught some off guard, especially those who felt the Forerunner 965 was still fresh. But in smartwatch years, 2 years is a lifetime. The 965 and its sibling, the 265, were released nearly 24 months ago. Since then, Apple, Samsung, and smaller players like Coros have pushed their ecosystems forward. Garmin can't afford to stand still. If they want to maintain dominance in the performance watch space, iterating consistently isn't just smart, it's necessary. What makes the 970 so intriguing isn't just its unexpected debut, but its place in Garmin's product evolution. The Forerunner series has long been easy to track numerically. The 245 and 945 led to the 255 and 955, and then to the 265 and 9. Naturally, the next step would be the 275 and 975. Instead, Garmin throws a curveball with the 970. It's a break from the pattern, and that means something. One likely explanation is a shift in strategy. Perhaps Garmin is introducing the 970 as a mid-range option, one that undercuts the premium pricing of a flagship 975 but still delivers meaningful upgrades. This would appeal to serious runners who want powerful tools without breaking the bank. These are athletes who need features like dual-band GPS, heart rate tracking, and training analytics, but don't necessarily care about titanium bezels or solar charging. The 970, then, becomes the smart choice. Not the top-tier showstopper, but the reliable workhorse. There's also the possibility that the 970 isn't about affordability at all. It could be a proving ground. Garmin, like other tech giants, might be experimenting. Apple has done this with its SE line. Samsung has done it with the Fan Edition phones. Why not Garmin? A new display tech, a redesigned interface, AI-driven coaching, improved battery management. Any of these could debut here as a controlled test before a broader rollout in the flagship 975. That would give Garmin the flexibility to test user responses and refine their approach without committing those features across the board. Garmin's user base is wide and diverse. There are the hardcore ultramarathoners and triathletes who analyze every heartbeat. Then there are everyday fitness fans who want more than a Fitbit, but less than a Fenix. This is the sweet spot the 970 might be targeting. It could be a watch that carries the DNA of the flagship models, trimmed down for simplicity and priced for broader appeal. It could blend serious performance with casual usability, a rare combination. This approach isn't just about hardware, it's a messaging strategy too. Introducing the 970 first might be Garmin's way of controlling the narrative. It allows them to maintain excitement and engagement while giving themselves room to perfect the 975 behind the scenes. Rolling out one model at a time, each aimed at a distinct slice of the market, helps avoid product cannibalization. The 970 grabs the attention of mid-tier buyers, while anticipation for the premium 975 builds. The decision to skip ahead numerically is another subtle but powerful move. In tech, naming matters. It sets expectations. By choosing 970, Garmin is signaling that this isn't just an iterative bump. It's not a 965S or 965 Plus. It's something new, something with a different role in the lineup. It might not redefine the category, but it's meant to stand out. What exactly might the 970 include? While no spec sheet has been released, we can speculate based on Garmin's track record and the needs of its audience. Expect a lightweight body, likely similar to the 265. AMOLED display is a given, especially if Garmin wants to compete with Apple Watch on visual sharpness. Battery life is likely to fall between 10 to 14 days, depending on settings and GPS usage. Dual-band GPS will almost certainly be present, given its increasing importance for urban runners and trail adventurers. Offline music storage, wireless headphone support, and smart notifications are likely standard features. There's also a strong chance we'll see new training metrics, possibly driven by our metrics like recovery scores or adaptive workout suggestions based on performance trends. Design-wise, Garmin might go sleeker. A watch that looks sharp in a gym but doesn't scream athlete when worn to dinner. A hybrid design approach that nods to both lifestyle and performance. In terms of software, the 970 could debut with a reimagined UI that simplifies access to complex features. Garmin has been working toward making its user interface more intuitive, and this could be the model that launches a cleaner, more responsive system. The 970 could be Garmin's quiet revolution. This shift reflects what's happening across tech. Consumers want updates that feel relevant, not just scheduled. A watch like the 970 can adapt to that mindset. This doesn't mean the 975 isn't coming. It almost certainly is, but it might arrive later, possibly timed for a major fitness event or the holiday season. Meanwhile, the 970 acts as a bridge, a product that brings fresh energy to the lineup and keeps Garmin in the headlines without the fanfare of a full flagship launch. So, while the Forerunner 970 remains unofficial, its presence is undeniable. The signs are everywhere, from Taiwan's warranty pages to the FCC's approval files. They're laying the foundation for a more agile, more responsive product ecosystem. For loyal Garmin fans, that's exciting. It means more choices, more tailored experiences, and a roadmap that reflects how people actually use their wearables. The 970 could very well be the last chapter before the 975, but it's not a placeholder. It's a statement. A message that Garmin is listening, evolving, and staying one step ahead. And if it delivers even half of what the rumors suggest, it might just be one of the most meaningful Forerunner releases yet.